The story begins in the vast ocean, where a black and white whale is seen struggling due to a severe infestation of barnacles covering its body. These barnacles cause the whale significant discomfort, affecting its health and ability to swim freely. The whale, desperate for relief, continues to navigate the waters until a black and white rescue team on a large modern boat spots it in distress. The rescue team, dressed in bright orange life vests, quickly assesses the situation. Realizing the whale needs immediate help, they lower a small inflatable boat into the water and carefully approach the animal. The team works cautiously, knowing they must gain the whale's trust. As they get closer, they notice the extent of the barnacle infestation and prepare their tools for cleaning. Using specialized equipment, the team begins scraping off the barnacles from the whale's rough skin. It's a meticulous and delicate process, as they must ensure the whale remains calm and unhurt. Slowly, the barnacles fall into the ocean, and the whale starts to feel relief. Another team member sprays the cleaned areas with a soothing treatment to heal the skin and prevent infection. As the cleaning and treatment process progresses, the whale becomes visibly more relaxed and begins to regain its strength. Once the rescue team completes their work, they watch in satisfaction as the whale starts moving freely, its body now free of the painful barnacles. In a touching moment, the whale expresses its gratitude. It uses its blowhole to spray a fountain of water high into the air, creating a sparkling mist that showers the rescue team in their boat. The team cheers and waves at the whale, feeling proud of their successful rescue effort. The story concludes with the whale swimming away gracefully into the vast, endless ocean. The team waves goodbye from their boat, watching the animal disappear into the horizon as the golden light of the setting sun reflects on the water. Filled with joy and pride, the rescue team celebrates their accomplishment, knowing they made a difference in the whale's life.
The bond of shadows and light. Deep in the heart of an ancient forest, where the canopy shielded the sunlight and shadows stretched endlessly, lived a black panther named Shara. With her glossy midnight fur and piercing golden eyes, Shara was the phantom of the woods, graceful and untouchable. Her every move seemed like liquid shadow, and the creatures of the forest spoke in whispers about the proud and elusive predator. But the wilderness was changing. Humans had begun encroaching into the depths of the forest, their machines roaring louder than the calls of the wild. Traps and snares, invisible and cruel, littered Shara's hunting grounds. One fateful morning, the silent queen of the forest stepped into one such trap. A metal snare snapped around her hind leg, its teeth biting deep into her flesh. She roared in pain, thrashing violently. But the more she struggled, the tighter it became. Days passed, and Shara grew weaker. Her golden eyes, once so fierce, dimmed with exhaustion. She was losing hope until the soft crunch of footsteps stirred her senses. A woman appeared from the foliage. Her name was Emily, a passionate wildlife conservationist who had spent years studying the delicate balance of the forest. She had been tracking poachers when she stumbled upon the majestic panther. Emily's heart ached at the sight of the wounded creature. Most people would flee in fear, but Emily saw something in Shara's eyes, a silent plea for help. With slow, careful movements, Emily approached the snared panther. Shara bared her teeth weakly, but there was no fight left in her. Emily whispered soothing words as she pulled out her tools, her hands steady. It took hours of patience, but at last, the cruel snare fell away. Emily dressed the deep wound, all while Shara watched her, too weak to flee, too weary to fight. Once freed, Shara limped away into the shadows. Emily expected never to see her again, but the next morning, something extraordinary happened. Shara reappeared at the edge of Emily's camp, her golden eyes locked with Emily's as if beckoning her. Confused, yet trusting her instincts, Emily followed. The journey through the dense forest was treacherous. Shara led Emily with quiet urgency, her injured leg slowing her pace, but not her resolve. Hours later, they reached a secluded den hidden between the roots of a colossal tree. Inside were two tiny panther cubs, mewling softly. Emily's heart melted. Shara's injury had prevented her from hunting and caring for her young. She had brought Emily here to save them. Over the next few days, Emily nursed Shara back to health while tending to the cubs. She brought food, cleaned the wounds, and kept a vigilant watch. Slowly, Shara's strength returned, and her bond with Emily deepened. The Black Panther, once so wary of humans, now allowed the woman to sit by her side. It was as though the forest itself had blessed their unlikely friendship. When Shara was strong enough to care for her cubs again, Emily knew it was time to leave. Her mission was to protect the wild, not claim it. With a heavy heart, she said goodbye to the panther family and began her journey back. The forest felt quiet, almost mournful, as she left the den behind. But fate had one more trial to test the bond between human and beast. As Emily navigated her way through a dense ravine, a sudden growl froze her in her tracks. A massive tiger emerged from the underbrush, its orange coat blazing like fire against the green. This was no ordinary tiger. It was a rogue predator, territorial and aggressive. Emily backed away, but the tiger lunged, claws outstretched. Before it could strike, a blur of shadow crashed into the tiger's shadow. The Black Panther, still not fully healed, had followed Emily. With primal fury, Shara attacked the much larger tiger, her lithe body darting and weaving as she fought. The forest echoed with the roars and growls of the battle. Despite her injuries, Shara refused to give up. She fought for the woman who had saved her life. Finally, the tiger retreated, snarling in defeat. Shara stood victorious but exhausted, her chest heaving. Emily knew it was time to part ways. She stood up and watched as Shara limped back into the shadows, her silhouette melting into the forest's embrace. The cubs would be waiting for her, and the queen of the forest would rise again, stronger than before.
Please, we need help from the emergency rescue team.
Yes, we get it. The rescue team will be there soon.
Help me. I need help from the Marine Life Rescue Team.
The rescue team has taken over. We will arrive now.